Hello, and number one, happy holidays everybody out there before we begin this review, but welcome to my NXT review. Basically, I don't want to say it's the Christmas Eve before, Christmas and whatnot, but what does NXT have planned tonight? A lot going on, from returns and a very special Gargano Christmas, I should say, which they've been trying to talk about whatnot. But other than some of the no, I shouldn't say the stage looks different, but the graphics look different. A lot of things going on in NXT tonight. We do kick it off though with Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch versus Killian Dane and Rockstar Spud in a street fight, which apparently this is for the NXT tag titles, which, it's so odd. This is a street fight, right? And it is no DQ, which this wasn't a bad match or anything, and I think we all knew who was winning from here, but I find it strange, and I saw this on Raw last Monday. If it's a street fight, how are tags even still legal? Doesn't anything go and anybody can do anything? So why are you still kind of trying to have like a regular match? Would have a regular match, but why would you even try to even do tags if it's a street fight? If it's a street fight, anything goes. So why even try to tag? That doesn't make sense. The match wasn't bad or anything. One thing I'm sure everybody noticed was the Botchamania clip of the night was what they sent Killian Dane that was supposed to go through 2 tables at the bottom and whatnot to the outside, but none of the tables even broke. So I think way better to try to say we have reinforced tables in NXT, and all I can think to myself was Botchamania, I am the table. That's all you can really think of if a table never breaks in wrestling. It's I am the table, okay? I am the table. But since he ended up not going through the tables, Spud tried to come in and whatnot, but he ended up getting a little blowed. He tried to hit several shots on both Lorcan and Burch, but Lorcan and Burch ended up grabbing him. They low blowed him, and they ended up hitting him with a cricket back to the gut and whatnot before they hit their finisher for the win. So yes, Lorcan and Burch still retained titles. It wasn't a bad match though, I should say, but kind of odd. I still think it's a street fight. You're still doing regular tags, okay? But then we now went to a very Gargano Christmas, which it's Giant Gargano playing the Christmas tree song, and I guess it was time to open presents, which they even had a video camera also. And when they're on this video camera and whatnot, they said we're going with the kids. So I guess they've adopted Austin Theory and Indy Hartwell. And Austin Theory, no way, Jose. And Gargano said, we do not say that word here. And we don't say his name anymore since, the guy was also part of that whole release thing a long time ago. We don't mention his name anymore. And Gargano says, put the cookie down and whatnot. And, he told Austin, open your present and everything, which it was a wheat, I guess, protein powder, which it was the Gargano Whey, as in WHEY, however they were spelling it, whey, protein and whatnot. It's going to allow him to get big and strong and whatnot, and it's going to stick, okay? He said it's going to stick or something like that. So, yeah, he gave him some protein powder, all right? A lot of protein powder right here, but what can I don't know, man. These Gargano segments are hit and miss in a way, I'll say that, and we're gonna get more of them throughout the entire night. Every time I just hear them say the way, though, I just feel like they got that from the Mandalorian. This is the way. This is the way. This is the way. So yeah, folks, it's the way. It's definitely the way. But moving on from that, we got a video package about Kyle O'Reilly and Finn Balor after their last match at the last NXT TakeOver, and Finn Balor getting his jaw broken, basically New Year's Eve in the next 2 weeks, as they're going to be ready for this big title match. Next, we then got Swerve versus Jake Atlas. Obviously, Swerve is heel right here, or they're mostly turning him into heel and whatnot. Not a bad match, but like I've said before with the Cruiserweight division, it revolves around the same 4 to 5 guys, so it's not really a lot of people in this division. And honestly, I forget that they even still have a Cruiserweight champion around right now, okay? So obviously they're making Swerve more heel here. And he's going to, shake Jake Atlas' hand, but Jake Atlas ended up not shaking his hand and walking off from that. But not a bad match, though. But Swerve, they're taking a little bit, well, they are having him heel, but kind of someone still taking their time to make him heel, okay? But right after that, Adam Cole and Roderick Strong talk about Kyle O'Reilly's title match coming up and whatnot. And talk about how he beat that dork Peter Dune last week until Velveteen Dream, who is back. We have not seen him in the past couple weeks since Ciampa beat him. And he started talking about Undisputed Era, that they're, talking about Adam Cole supposed to be the leader. Cole ended up slapping Dream, and he says there is no leader Undisputed Era, and going to show him why he's still the best around here and whatnot. So, yes, Dream was back, folks. Honestly, I just was waiting for the internet to start bitching and moaning he was back on TV. So, what can I say? I'll get into that later on, though. But I was waiting for Twitter to bitch and moan. But next, Timothy Thatcher cut a promo backstage on Ciampa and everything. We're having a takeover, and he said he had no problem with Ciampa, but if he wants to fight, he's gonna give him a fight. He's going to take liberties with Leon Ruff. So let's see if he's going to do something about it. Rhea Ripley went against Dakota Kai. Basically, it was Ripley damn near manhandling Dakota Kai, if you ask me, in this match. Don't get me wrong, Dakota Kai was still coming back, but I felt like Ripley was just throwing her around several times. Gonzalez came out and watched. Ripley ended up getting the Riptide. Didn't get the first one because Dakota Kai hit a guillotine, but after the second one, the second Riptide worked. Next thing you know, Ripley and Gonzalez had a stare down in, and next thing you know, referees and agents started coming out, and then both women started brawling with each other. My friend told me that he saw Steve Corino out there. I believe it was him. I went to go back and check to see if it was him. Apparently it was. So Steve Corino was part of that pull apart they were doing. So yes, all the referees, agents, trainers, whatever, were all getting involved. But that definitely was Steve Corino out there. And like I said, just back and forth until this match that's coming up. So obviously we're going to get a rematch, and it will be a New Year's Evil, apparently, since Dexter Lumis did his little drawing thing. It will be a last woman standing match. So obviously they are hyping this match up for the next 2 weeks, okay? That's what's going to happen there. But what else happened on this show? We move on next to back to the Gargano house, which they got Indy Hartwell a PlayStation 5 apparently. But Austin Theory was like, "Yo, fucking way," and he says, "No," and Gargano and them, they're like, "We don't like you cursing their son and whatnot," but found out Indy, she thought there was a PS5, but now it wasn't a PS5. The PS5 was empty. So Gargano says the PS5 was for me, okay? But we do have something for you. The box, we just gave you the box for dramatic effect, all right? But we do have your real gift, the family name. You are now Indie Wrestling. As Austin Theory says, God, that was beautiful. That was great. Oh, man, Austin Theory, they're trying to make him into whatever type of thing of Gargano's son. So, yes, folks, the gifts they're trying to give out, she is now Indie Wrestling. Not Indy Hartwell, Indie Wrestling. It's kind of funny when you think about it. Indie Wrestling. I think we all know what the joke is coming into that. Indie Wrestling. We got more the Zia Lee Boa, I guess, torture segments, which it looks like now they don't look torture, and they are now just fighting each other, and Boa's just taking kicks to the chest and whatnot, just no selling it. As I don't know where this is going still. I think now at least they're not being tortured anymore. I still think this looks like some Mortal Kombat type shit they're training for. I don't know, okay? I don't know what they're pushing them for. I have no idea. Whoever this person with the makeup or whatever face paint they got on, I have no idea. Okay, like I said, it's shot very well, and I'm sure Jeremy Borash shot it well. It's not a bad piece of production, but at the same time, where is this going? We also got the return of Bronson Reed. I have no idea where he's been at. I'm surprised he's been off TV this long. I did like his new gear with a little Godzilla thing hanging on the side of him. He went against Ashanti to Adonis. I thought that guy was getting a push, but apparently not. Reed ended up just beating him with his big tsunami splash for the win. So there you go. But next, Io Shirai was in the back and talked about what Toni Storm had to say about her earlier. Basically, she said, told everybody, whoever to hit her music. She came out, had a chair, was going to wait for Toni Storm. But next thing you know, Mercedes Martinez returned back to NXT. Mercedes Martinez ended up throwing around Io Shirai. And, just throwing her around and up, what was like a wooden plate or something. And just kind of pushed under the announce table and whatnot. So good. Mercedes Martinez is back. Like I said, we got 3 returns tonight, folks. We got Dream, we got Bronson Reed, and we got Mercedes Martinez. Mercedes Martinez, which I think was going to be in that Retribution thing, but after 1 week, it's a good thing they sent her back to NXT, because I was surprised they sent her up to the main roster early. But then again, I kind of understand why she needed to go to the main roster. But good thing she is back on NXT, and she dodged a bullet from being in Retribution. I'm sure everybody wishes that the other members over there would go back to NXT, but obviously I don't think that's happening right now, it looks like, because that group is still dead, though. But yes, Mercedes Martinez is back. Obviously, she may be going for the championship right there. Most likely. I'm not saying it's Io's next challenger, but at some point it could be. Next, though, back at the Gargano house, Candice LeRae was opening a present. I think it was from Gargano, which it was a wheel or something, or a very bad wheel. Gargano said he hated wheels, and he spent hours in the junkyard pulling it to get the last piece of Shotzi Blackheart's old tank. It was ran over. So they all ended up taking a big family photo then, and it looked very botched because Theory spat up that protein powder, and it got over Gargano. So yeah, folks, this is the very Gargano Christmas special, okay? A very Gargano Christmas special. Next, wow, this photo, man. Like I said, I will say the Gargano segments are up and down. Some of them are actually pretty funny. Some, at the same time, are pretty lame with Gargano, I feel like. Next, though, Timothy Thatcher versus Leon Ruff. So I'm sitting there wondering myself, Timothy Thatcher has to win this match, right? Nope. 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 Leon Ruff. Wow. Honestly, I thought this Leon Ruff push was kind of over. I actually thought they stopped this. I'm like, okay, it's gone far enough after the whole North American Championship. You think it's over at this point? Nope. Not over by a long shot. And Thatcher, I don't know. It's like he couldn't even really catch Leon Ruff. Leon Ruff ended up getting the roll-up on him. And then when he's trying to beat up Ruff a little, he gets back in the ring. Tommaso Ciampa runs in. Willow's Bell. And then beats him there. He says, you want to fight? I'll see you at the fight pit. So, Leon Ruff, yes, he's still kind of getting a push out there. Okay? But Timothy Thatcher, can he win a match? Can he win something? Can he not get beat up by everybody every week or lose everybody every week? Can he get some type of heat back on someone? Because even my friend Steve said this. He could have went out there. He could have beat Leon Ruff and just beat him up, and Ciampa could have done the same thing. What did they do? Have Leon Ruff beat Timothy Thatcher? And I'm just saying to myself, like, come on, man. How many guys is everybody going to beat him? Like, even I think he should have lost to Kushida at one point. But, dude, this makes no sense. And it's to the point, why should anybody care about Timothy Thatcher? He loses all the time. The last meaningful win he really had was against Matt Riddle in the fight pit. So he has to beat Ciampa in the fight pit, right? Because, dude, if he just loses to Ciampa again, like I said, I don't even know why they continuing this whole thing with Ciampa. All right, I don't know why this feud is continuing to keep going. I don't know. I don't know why we gotta keep seeing this. Because, like I said, the guy keeps losing. And then Ciampa gets the upper hand on him again. So, I like the Fight Pit match. I actually like Fight Pit. Like I said, I like the first Fight Pit they did with him and Matt Riddle. It was a really great match. I had a lot of great things to say about it. And I'm sure I will have to say about the next one. But, man, can this dude get a win on something? Because, like, dude, he's in a no-winning situation against Ciampa, okay? It's Ciampa. So he's not going to beat Ciampa. That's why, like, are they going to give him the win? I don't get it. I honestly don't know at this point. So, yeah, folks, Timothy Thatcher, the man continues to lose and lose and lose and lose. Will he ever get a win? Also, Leon Ruff was told also, you know, he feels like a kid on Christmas, and he will get a rematch for the North American Championship against Johnny Gargano next week. We also had Tyler Rust, which I feel like they're trying to make him into something, which I think this was better this week. You had Malcolm Bivens out there. I think it was better than having him going, you know, the limit with Ciampa going like 10 minutes last week. And he went against Daivari out there, Tyler Rust, which, well, Ari Daivari, we haven't seen him in, you know, somebody, my friend Al said this. Why isn't he going for the Cruiserweight title? Like, finally we see a different Cruiserweight. I didn't even know he was still part of the roster and the company itself. Okay, so I didn't even know dude was still here. And it wasn't a bad match. Like I said, Russ got the win and whatnot. So, they're trying to do something with him. Like, give it time and whatnot. There's still a lot that can be done with him. But, alright, at least they kind of gave him more of a credible win here tonight. So, that wasn't bad. We also got promos from both Cross and Priest, which is really good, by the way. And whatnot, leading up to their match at New Year's Evil, so we will see what goes on with that. So that's not bad. Also, in the main event, though, we got Adam Cole versus Velveteen Dream. By God, it is a lot of super kicks. It did end up with Pete Dunne ended up beating up Roderick Strong and hitting the bitter end on him as this match continued. I will say this, Dream, I don't know why they keep having this dude oversell, and I've noticed this, even everybody will tell you that ever since Dream kind of came back, this dude has been, like, overselling, like, oversell, like, Shawn Michaels, HBK, like, 05 against Hogan at SummerSlam, just overselling, okay? And trust me, other than a lot of super kicks, and it wasn't a bad match, but at the same time, like I said, just overselling. And what, Cole got the last super kick after what Dream hit the purple Rainmaker thing. It still didn't even end up with him winning, and Cole ended up hitting the last shot for the win. So I'm not surprised that Dream lost, but at the same time, this dude just oversells like crazy. Like this, I'm like, by God, how much oversell this dude gonna do? Some people believe he's just a jobber to the stars right now, because ever since he's came back, because what. That match with Kushida oversell, Ciampa oversell. Now it's Cole, so I don't really know where they're going with Dream at the same time, and whatnot. Like I said, we got 3 returns tonight and whatnot, but still, why was Dream in this match? I don't know. Like, it's against Cole. Like, I kind of would have expected some screwy finish to happen and Dream would have won, but obviously, that was not the case. But, dude, the overselling, I'll admit, gets annoying. Like, even I say, like, this dude's just selling like he's getting killed out there. And it's not even the worst moves, okay? It's like he's gotten shot at or something. So, this dude is just, like, overselling, okay? Overselling. But, like I said, I still think it's just funny that... yeah, it's not even the funniest part, but I'm just reading the comments. I think it was on Twitter. I was waiting for people to complain about him being on TV. I'm like, well, you're on TV, so it's like say him and Austin Theory were on TV, are still on TV. Okay, well, didn't they have like both have allegations anyway? So boom, that's already addressed this shit no more. Like, dude, they're still on TV. Obviously, shit didn't happen. Okay, so I ain't really worried about that stuff. But yeah, man, this dude just oversells himself, and I don't know where they're going with him in NXT right now. I was just surprised he was even back. Like, oh, he's back. And I was just talking about him the other day with somebody. Like, where does he go on from here? And now he's back on TV again. So, like I said, there was some good stuff that did happen on NXT tonight. Like I said, the whole very Gargano Christmas thing going on. Like I said, we did get Dream, Bronson Reed, and Mercedes Martinez back on NXT tonight, and it wasn't a bad show. Okay, not a bad show at all to what I seen from here. Not bad matches also. So yeah, we'll see what goes on from here, what happens next week. But yeah, still some things I do question on this show. Like I said, I'm glad that the Fight Pit is coming back and everything. They are really building up to New Year's Evil, okay? They are really building up to it, so there are some big name matches for it. And I'll admit it was hit or miss with the Gargano segment, so we'll see what comes from that. But dude, Thatcher, can he please get a win? He needs to get a win. That's like one of the biggest gripes I will say about this show. He needs a win. Like I said, the Ripley-Gonzalez thing was pretty good too. So, very solid, good stuff from NXT tonight. Like I said, it was the first show that was on. Anyways, it's not like they were going head-to-head with anybody right now. So, yeah, of course, NXT was going to go first. Other than that, though, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. Tell me what you think about this show. Check out any other video that is uploaded online right now. End of the year review is coming. Hopefully we will try to get that by Sunday. I'm hoping to get that review going at that day to record, okay? But other than that, I'm out of here. Happy holidays to whatever you celebrate out there, and peace out. AEW review coming soon.